Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. It is a little early today. Just getting out for a quick brisk and chilly walk this morning. Gotta squeeze it in. Got some work going on this morning, but I wanted to get back out into these woods and have myself a nice morning. You're welcome to come along and join. These woods are looking better and better every day. It's still early, so we got some nice birds chirping in the background. Hope you guys can hear all that. And take it a little slow today. Just doing a loop in the woods today. But we are here on the home turf, back in the neighborhood, back in Philadelphia. We're not on location in any exciting historical lands. Just back to basics. Seeing it with new eyes. We're doing a high quality stream this morning. But not many people out right now. It is quite chilly. It's about 40 degrees. And I didn't exactly suit up, but I've been overdressing for the weather lately, so it seems like every time I put on an extra layer, I end up regretting it once I get moving out here. But yeah, let's just look at this. This is really nice. See the nice reds up there and yellows everywhere. The leaves are coming down here. This trail's starting to look like everywhere else I've been. But good morning, everybody. I don't see any chats yet. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with my chat recently. Seems like some issue with chat is developing as far as being too far behind. So I'll have to look into that when I can. But if you're there, I don't see you yet. But welcome and good morning, everyone. Hope you got some coffee coursing through your bloodstream right now. I've had myself a couple cups already this morning. We're here in the beautiful woods in Philadelphia, part of the Gresham Valley Trail system. This is just really nice. Look at this. Good morning, guys. Hey, good morning, Ozzy. How are you doing? Ozzy Baywatch in the house. Welcome. Are you in Australia? Take a look here. Look at all this yellow. It's really nice. I've been to these woods a lot live streaming, but I intentionally waited a while just so I can come back and see them as they are now. Really beautiful. Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're here in Philadelphia. Please do me a favor and hit that like button, please. We're just getting started. It's only been about 3 minutes. This is the Mudslinger channel. We are bringing you some beautiful leaves and forests this morning. I do a live hike every morning in and around Pennsylvania and Philadelphia and everywhere else you can think of. 11 p.m. Well, at least I didn't wake you up. For a lot of my regulars, this is a bit too early. I'm on the East Coast in the U.S. and everybody seems to be to the left of me on the map. So it's at least an hour behind me. But good morning to you. Good morning to you, mate. It is fall here. I'm not sure what it is in Australia. I'm not very geographically minded usually. So I don't have like an instinct about what your country looks like at this moment during this season. But I'm showing you what mine looks like. Aussie Baywatch, is that a real TV show? Do they have like a version of Baywatch in Australia? Do you have your own Pamela Anderson? Or maybe they're rebooting it, who knows? I heard they tried to make an Australian Office, like The Office, and it did not last very long. I think only the pilot got off the ground, and they canceled it. And there's some really bright red over there, if you guys can see. Wow, this is really great. Yeah, we're just on the morning hike, guys. Just on the morning hike. I do this every day. Just try to bring try to share my morning walk with everybody. Really nice woods around this part of Pennsylvania, in Philly. And look at that. I've been seeing a lot of leaves lately. Is that a Damata? What's a Damata to you? What's the matter with you? Mac? Welcome, Mac. What is a Damata? If you tell me what it is, I can let you know. Ain't nothing the matter with me, bro. Hey, this is kind of cool. You know, I don't think I saw this. I don't think I've really seen this tree very much. Got some interesting features here. Interesting little hidey hole. Say hello to whoever's inside. I like it. I like your knob. I like your knob, buddy. As far as tree knobs go, I'd say it's at least a 7. Probably a 7, solid 7. 7.5. Good morning, everyone. Anybody know what a Damata is? Got a little bit of a stuffy nose. I don't know why. This tree is definitely coming down soon. Look at that guy. We get a lot of trees that fall down in these woods. I'm sure I'll be able to show you some evidence. There's a cool knurl on that tree. I'm sure somebody's going to make something out of that one day. But we're going for this walk. This place looks so much different. You have no idea. Unless you've been following me for a long time. Really, you wouldn't know how different these woods look. It's like an entirely new landscape. Which is great. I was hoping for that. And after these colors come and go, it will be a new landscape after that. A barren apocalyptic wasteland of trees, which will still be beautiful. And then there'll be a snow-covered winter wonderland. So if you want to watch that progress with me, hit that subscribe button. And if I'm adding enjoyment to your morning even briefly, consider leaving me a like. This is the Mudslinger channel. As I told you, it seems to be too early for my regulars. They're going to have to get used to my new schedule. So I think I'm going to be streaming at this time in the morning. Probably pretty regularly. But I like it. I like the woods right now. Not too many people are out. Only the overachievers and go-getters like myself are out in the woods. Man, I really enjoy these colors. You can see the ground, nice and leaf colored. If you hear that in the distance, there's a light rail system that passes close to these woods. But we're not going to be next to it the whole time. Got some nice, unique oranges over there. I don't know if that's fully coming through, but they're very beautiful in person. I've come to appreciate the trees in this area more the more I've been traveling around Pennsylvania. Everywhere I go is like, it's very straight, tall trees, and I like that, but around here you get it seems like there's no two trees that are the same, you know? They've all got some weird little kink to them. Every single last one of them. That's a great view there. I like seeing it finally opened up. You can kind of just see the scale of it all there. And good morning, everyone. Hey, smart boy. Good morning to you. Hey, what's up, Eileen? I lean on myself. That's a good one. I lean on myself too. We've got a doggy friend coming up. We got a doggo coming up. Doggo alert. If you want some doggo. Yeah. Morning. How you say? What up, Sammy? What up, Sammy? Yeah, Sammy, tell me about it, man. No, really, no, tell me about it. No, no, of course, they are in this area. We've been here before many times, and Smart Boy too. And yeah, and I can relate. I can relate, Eileen. Look at the contrast there. Look at the contrast with the bright yellow and the black thin, veinous tree branches. That's pretty cool. It looks just as cool in person. I can see it looks cool on screen too. I don't like petting dogs. Well, they still like you, Smart Boy. They still like you. Are you one of those people that had a bad experience with dogs when you were younger? Or is it just different? Is it just different culture? Is it a cultural thing or is it a personal thing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about dog culture in India. Obviously. Take a second to appreciate some of the surroundings, guys. It's awful to make them rush in bed. Hey, West, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. Am I in the States? Which part? So beautiful. Yes, thank you. I'm in the States. I'm in Pennsylvania. This is Philadelphia. Yeah, I usually spend a lot of time telling people where I am. I just kind of been off on my own little mental adventure this morning. A little bit scatterbrained this morning, but yeah, we're here in Philadelphia. This is in northeast Philadelphia, an area called Mount Airy, and this is the Gresham Valley trail system. It's near the Wissahickon Woods. If any of those words mean anything to you, they probably don't. That's okay. But we've been, this is a go-to trail by my house. I do a live stream hike every single morning that's possible, or some part of the day. Daily, so that's what we're all about here. I've been doing a lot of traveling lately and been doing some live streams from various locations. I just came back from Centralia, Pennsylvania, which is really cool. Lots of people pet dogs here, but I personally don't like when they bark. It's annoying. Yeah. So no traumatizing experience when you were younger. Just never really got into dogs. That's okay. I never really got into sports. And I guess some people never really got into dogs. I can accept you for who you are. Going to make some coffee. I need some more coffee. Nice, super pretty. Looking forward to walking with you during the winter. Hey, thank you, Eileen. That's really nice. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you again too. I enjoy it a lot. I walked daily for a long time before I ever started streaming, and so it's just therapeutic for me. And people seem to like it, People seem to like it. Do I like maple? West. Yes, I do. Yeah, and where are you guys from? Where you new folks from? I seem to get a lot of Canadians in here. That's why I am asking. I like maple. Yes, I just came back from Canada a couple of weeks ago. I spent 2 weeks there hiking around and seeing the different various western side of Canada, all the French side, all the Frenchies. I went to Quebec City. I went as far as Quebec City, and then pretty much everywhere between Ottawa and Quebec City. So that was a really good time. That was my first time in Canada. Queensland. Oh, really? We got 2 Aussies in here. Okay. We got 2 Aussies. Well, maybe we only have one. Maybe you replaced the previous Aussie, but. Yeah, the first person that said hi in here was Australian also. Yeah. So Canada was really, really awesome. Still kind of getting things back to normal since my vacation. It's hard to get back to work sometimes when you're self-employed. And it all comes down to your own personal choice of what you do. But then the money starts reminding you, hey, Remember how you have to work to make me? Yeah. See how the number's getting lower every day? Maybe you should consider getting back to work, idiot. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I have just enough time to squeeze in a nice little men's are assholes in Canada. I don't know. I didn't necessarily meet too many assholes, but I suppose you could say I met one. Met at least a couple actually. But no, majority of my experience was great. Everybody was very welcoming. I love Montreal. The art there is so beautiful. Yeah, it absolutely. The most I really did in Montreal was walk around the city at night. Kind of started in the center and worked my way out from there. I only had a day to spend there. I was just that was fun. I was on a budget vacation, you could say. And even though I was on a budget vacation, I still ended up spending, excuse me, way too much time. Philadelphia, welcome to the Mudslinger channel. If you'd be so kind as to leave me a like, that would be fantastic. Hope everyone's having just the best morning. It is November. It is No Shave November. So I don't know if any of you plan on not shaving this time around, but I'm thinking about it. I have a lot of people in my orbit that might partake in No Shave November, and I have Mudslinger bro today. I only remember to bring my one earbud. I'm still able to hear you properly. Yeah, I've been there. Actually, I often put in just one earbud because I like to listen to stuff, and pretty much 24/7. I don't know if anybody can relate, but whenever the content goes away, the internal monologue starts. So I find it's important to have at least one earbud in, so you don't have to be alone with your thoughts and think about anything. I'm just joking. But no, I'm not joking at all. That's absolutely how I feel. This is really cool. These are like 100-year-old stone walls. My best guess is that they're retaining walls, but I don't really know for sure. There was a lot of structures and homes out here at some point in these woods, but they're very cool. This trail is sort of a new branch over the last couple of years, and they wanted to kind of highlight some of the old interesting parts that have been lost out here for a while. So that's where we are now, and I like it. It makes for a good route. Yeah, everybody, if you like what you see, consider leaving me a like right now. We're in Philadelphia. This is one of the best places you can see the leaves changing for fall, and it is absolute peak right now. This is a good example right here of just a flaming tree, a beautiful flaming tree. We do a hike every morning that is possible, every single morning possible, which is most mornings. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Come to India to see. Oh, okay. So you get Canadians in India too, man. Canadian men don't like us because we don't. That's interesting. That's an interesting perspective. There is something to be said, I think, about the people who actually travel versus the people who are a little more of a homebody and stay within or are in their own home turf. There is something about travelers, maybe a little more likely to be a little more holier than thou. If you have the resources to travel, there's a good chance that you're affluent, and you could either be a really good person who's affluent because they made all their money by being a really good person, or they're just some rich asshole. So I could see that. Yeah, travelers in general probably have a more higher chance to be a jerk. It's pretty much a trope, I think. This is a nice little road down here. This is the Gresham Valley Road. Just kind of cuts through. There's a nice little area of woods over there that we've been to before. What up, Carabas, Barbas? I like that. Man, do I need a metal detector? Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot that, just in case. I do need one, in fact, I do. It's very interesting that you found my channel talking about metal detecting. I have a small community of people that metal detect that I've become friends with. So I wonder if it's the algorithm or if it's something else. But yeah, I'm looking for one. I'm on the lookout for one, for sure. Is your metal detector in a pawn shop, car boss? I can't help you get it out, unfortunately. Enjoy traveling and experiencing all the different cultures. Metal detectors are not that expensive, though. I know, but yeah, I'm not that rich. I'm not that rich, so you know, I spend a lot of money on equipment and internet services, getting my YouTube hobby together. So at the moment, I'm in between disgusting spending phases right now. If anybody can relate to that, I'm in between just disgusting extravagance and spending. That's under my belt. That's cool, guys. Your father had one, cool. Yeah, me too. I mean, I haven't done a lot of traveling, Eileen, but even just very rewarding, even for an American, you know. What do we got here? Not a maple leaf, but pretty nonetheless. Some really bright reds out here. Hard to pick a favorite color, you know. It's kind of all of them coming together, which is the beauty, you know. Although if there's like a really red tree or something, really orange tree, it's pretty cool. But if you're just joining us, we're here in Philadelphia, guys. Make sure you smash that like button, please. We are only 20 minutes into the stream. We're out here in some beautiful woods in Philadelphia. We do this every morning and see what I can show you guys each day. I have a roster of different trails around my area. I have pretty much unlimited supply of different trails and areas, so it's always something slightly different. And usually by the time I'm running out of trails, I'm able to take you guys somewhere special around Philadelphia. I don't just do woods, but it's primarily what I do because that's part of my routine that I am bringing to everybody. What up, steak and cheese? Good morning. Doesn't help when we're getting close to Christmas. Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. I owe my niece, one of my nieces, a particularly good Christmas present this year because I was a little bit low on funds during her birthday, and so all her brother and sister both got a much better gift than I was able to get for her. I try to keep Christmas low budget or whatnot, you know. So it's good. Doing business and earning money in a country like USA and Canada is like eating cake for us. The amount of struggles we face here. Yeah, no, I believe it. I've heard such things. Which way should I go? Yeah, we'll go this way. I've been walking pretty slow. Good morning to you, steak and cheese. Did you eat some steak and eggs this morning? Oh man, that sounds really good actually. Steak and eggs here, so we can try to wander into my old campsite and see what's available. I think I actually might even hear maybe some wild animals over there. There's this, you see this hill here? This hill is like the marking point, one of the territories where me and a couple of my friends have established like a little campsite back in the day. We used to go out there and have a fire and do bushcraft stuff and drink a little bit and have that kind of fun. But I just heard some leaves and some rustling over there, so there might be a couple deer or something. But we'll go off trail today. It's a pretty safe area and a safe time of year to go off trail. Not a lot of hornets, and a lot less leaves right now. And probably less ticks as well. I hear you. My rule is great birthday gift them, but Christmas is something small. Yeah, exactly. Which I kind of screwed up this year. I kind of screwed up a little bit. I had a lot of money, and then I went to Canada, and now I don't have a lot of money. So go figure, right? It's like eating cake, though. You say? Does that mean like it's It's so enjoyable. Or, I mean, cake is like kind of like a special occasion, so. What exactly do you mean? But thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We're gonna now take this show off the road. Hopefully I can struggle up this hill here. There's a lot of leaves, so it could be a bit slippery, but I haven't been able to check out this area during the peak, spring and summer, because it just gets so overgrown. But now I should be able to see what we're working with out here. What I heard, I suppose, could be a person. There's no trails out here, but I know there are a few brave souls in the area that venture off trail sometimes. So we're going off trail right now. It's kind of nice. You can really see the difference here. Much more robust and natural. It's a nice little hollow hidey hole there. Hello, anybody home? Anybody home? Yeah. Cool. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go check on what used to be me and my friend's super secret campsite in the middle of the woods. It was at a slightly higher elevation than the rest of the trail, so we were able to have a fire out here. We were able to have a small controlled campfire, and nobody could see it, from any point in the surrounding trails. So if you're ever looking for a secret campsite or a secret place to have a fire, elevation is not a bad idea. Being higher up than everything around you will prevent people from being able to look directly around, even in the dark, and find your campfire. A little bit of sage wisdom for you. But yeah, this is definitely not what it used to be. We had a nice clear area. In fact, there it is. It was so overgrown that I almost missed it. So this is the area of our old campsite. And we could reclaim it. There is a group of volunteers that helps maintain the trails out here that we never actually met, but we saw evidence of them coming and basically kicking over our sandcastle. They don't like people doing their own thing out here. But you can see how this area is kind of a little bit more cleared. We used to be out here walking around and trampling around, doing all sorts of activities out here. So that's why this area is a little more cleared open. Our fire was around here, right by this tree. We had a little bench set up, all natural. You can see little evidence of some fire pit rocks right here. If I kick over right here, I bet you I'll find some ash. Unless they really buried it. Yeah. You can see here some burnt wood. That wasn't me. We haven't been here in like over a year, so that definitely wasn't me. Other people had found the spot. Give me a piece of citizenship. Yeah, cake is yummy. Of course. There's not really a big debate there. Cake is yummy. Okay, so based on this cut down tree here, if I travel this way, it's actually a secondary campsite that we used to hang out at just to have fires. And that one was a lot more interesting, but a little less safe. You can see some trees here. I used to call this the Twisted Sisters. These trees, like back in the day, they just seemed fitting. But it's dead. A lot of it was dead, so we got a lot of good firewood off of it from the part of it that was deadfall. But it's still mostly alive. But it was also just a good reference point whenever we were lost in the woods. Twisted Sisters. I like the name. Man, there's no more trail here at all. But that's okay. I know relatively where I am, what direction I'm going. So, as long as I can make it through the woods. There are foxes out here that have foxholes that we never messed with. We left them alone, but Man, it really has changed out here. It is wild. Look at this beautiful old tree. Hello, Putin uncle. Take a look at USA. They're being naughty. Oh, yes. Well, it might still be a little early for Melody. It's 6:30. She's usually up at the crack of dawn, but perhaps not this morning. Perhaps she's sleeping in. Yeah, she's been having a little bit of health issues, but that's all I'll say about that. It may or may not be the reason. But Melissa, yeah, Melissa may be wondering where I was, because I have been. I took a little bit of a break over this weekend. I haven't been as active lately. Hate Putin. Hate. Whoa. Hello. Somebody's living out here. Okay. Well, it's okay. There's a campsite over here. Yeah, you guys can see. Right there. There's like a makeshift tarp somebody's living under. I've been here before. I've seen evidence before, but it may be more permanent now. But we'll keep away. We'll keep our distance. We're just passing through. I've mentioned before, there was a person living out here for a while in a different spot. Wow. The trail is just gone. They really did a number on this area. Was this the old trail? I think it was. Yeah. Look at that. This tree stump has just deteriorated a lot. I remember when I used to trip over that thing. So I think we're going this way. I mean, we're going farther, but yeah, he's really been enjoying some privacy out here in the woods since the summer. Yeah, this is kind of a shame. We'll just find a path through here. Things aren't quite as dead as I had hoped. But you can see this clearing here, this is all because we used to use it very actively. That's why it's open. But the rest of this place, not so open. These are all blackberry bushes too. Sammy, yeah, somebody's actually living out here. There's probably a trail that that person uses, but I don't want to get too close. Hold on. I'm just passing through. Yeah, see. See this? I suspected there would be a trail. So this is proof positive right here that someone's been out here for quite a while. This is a well-carved trail. Completely off the beaten path. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look how established this trail is. It's not even the main trail. Look at this. This is not even the main trail. This is just how long this person has been here. I mean, what's your guys' opinion on that? What do you guys think about that? This is the main trail. This is the main trail. This is the public trail where people hike and enjoy their morning. This is the brand new trail that a squatter has been using to live out in the woods at that little tent that I just showed you. And maybe he's fine, maybe not. Maybe he's not a drug addicted thief living in the woods. Maybe he is, you know? Seems like the older I get, the more my opinion changes on that. That's a cool rock. That's a big old rock. Cool shape. But yeah, that's just somebody living in the woods. You know, on the one hand, it's like freedom, you know, live in the woods. Save money, live in the woods or whatever, you know, or Or, I mean, it's a nice place. It's better than a street corner, you know. But yeah, I mean, what do you think? Should somebody march in here in a uniform and say, "You gotta move on, buddy. You can't live here. You don't have to go home, but you can't live here." It's kind of a, hey, and good morning, Drea. Sorry, I saw you. Good morning to you, Drea. You got availability to mod for me anytime today? I'm not me personally. Maybe Smart Boy, if you're asking him, yeah. Speaking of which, man, it's only been 36 minutes. That's crazy. I've been trying to go slow. But how you been, Drea? It's been a little while. I haven't been on in a little while, and I haven't seen you in a little while. So. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing okay. It's particularly beautiful woods right now this morning. I don't have any hot coffee with me, but I have hot coffee inside of me, which is still doing me justice. I just came across a person living in the woods who's definitely made it their home. There's a well-established trail to their little campsite. So I've probably seen that. I probably passed that person on the street in the neighborhood, you know. Maybe they walk down to the creek and bathe every couple of days or something. It's possible. It's possible. We just walked off trail for a little while. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I've been dealing with some health issues. Well, I hope they are temporary and surmountable. We'll do a little wander down. Do a little wander down this hill. A little more off trail exploring. There's not a lot of places to get lost out here. Yeah, what are you gonna say? What did y'all say? Yes, deer do make those too, for sure. I've been out here for a while in these woods. That was not a deer trail. That was a off-grid individual. I passed by their little tent area. And that used to be an area that I frequented as a secret campsite. And I guess he agrees, it's a good secret campsite. But he's not doing a great job of keeping it secret because he basically has everything except for a big rock with his address on it, you know? He's definitely settled in with that trail he's carved. I'm sure it's only a matter of time until some Karen of the woods comes and brings the authorities. Which, yeah, like I said, I don't really know how I feel about that. Could be a dangerous individual running from the law. Could just be somebody down on their luck. Could be somebody literally just maybe sleeping in the woods and then going to work every day. You know, you never know. You never know. You could generally assume that there'd be a reason. It could be mental illness or drugs, you know, or both. All right. My ankle's still giving me some trouble, too, guys. Unfortunately. I don't troll on women's accounts. Hey. Hey, smart boy. Have you heard the good news? You don't have to troll at all, people. $2,500 right there. That's cheap plastic. I'm just kidding. This is cool, though. They just added that official-looking trail sign not too long ago. That's a nice morning. That's a nice morning, guys. I'm not proper or polite, so you're good. Cool. Hey, good morning, Vicky Durham. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, Slick Vicky. Durham. Why does that sound familiar? Oh yeah, I had an assistant principal named Durham when I was in high school. That's right. Assistant Principal Durham. Hey, maybe he was your grandfather or something, or father. Come from a long line of assistant principals. But good morning to you. Hope you're enjoying the view of the beautiful Philadelphia woods. We do a live hike every morning on this channel, so if you like what you see, consider leaving me a like. If you want to see more interesting hikes and beyond, consider subscribing. Don't have anything particularly cool coming up, but there's always something cool coming up. So It's worth having that sub tapped. In my opinion, my completely unbiased opinion, it's worth subbing to my channel. That's kind of weird. There's like mushroom. It's oozing. It's bruising. Oh man. It's kind of fun. It's a fun idea when you kind of you like transition over time from like woods being new woods being mysterious to you to like you being kind of on top of them and knowing them like the back of your hand. You just look at them totally differently. There's like a subconscious primal anxiety when you first don't know about the woods, and then once you learn an area really well, you start to feel like at home there. You know, it's just a subtle thing. I just kind of notice sometimes. Gruising, yes. I'm sorry, but that's 2 O's and a Z. Okay, it's not. I guess it could be Gru also. Yeah. Okay, fine. Agree to disagree. Maybe my male brain my male adolescent brain likes to see the ooze. I want to see the ooze spelled out like Ninja Turtles. So we didn't go this way this last time. But, I hit 200 subs this morning. Hey, congratulations, nice. Hey, you wanna let people know what you do here? I know I only have a few people in chat right now, but you want to just give a quick overview of what your channel is about? And everybody, regardless of what her channel is about, go subscribe. No, see you. Oh, you got to go. Hey, hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing? What kind of Mark is that? Hey, smart boy. I'll see you later, man. Thank you for hanging out as always. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna go and wear a deodorant so I don't smell like curry. Bye bye. That's pretty funny. No comment. All right. I got to keep it culturally sensitive in here. Smart boy. We will meet again. We will tango again. Good sir. Gruising. There you go. Oh snap! Urethane. Mark. I can't tell from your picture. I can't tell. Good morning to you. If I don't know you, then nice to meet you. And if I do know you, then let me know how I know you. But I'm assuming you've been here before. But good morning and welcome. We're back in our natural habitat here, in my favorite trail by my house. It's looking very beautiful. We're here in Philadelphia, having a nice walk this morning. It started about 40 degrees. It's probably up about 45 now. And I feel personally a lot warmer because I've been hiking up and downhill for a little while. So it is still quite comfortable to have short sleeves, but we are fast approaching thermal underwear season. So I'm looking forward to that. I like to get cozy with my base layers. I try to look. One of my goals during winter is to have such cool base layer gear that it looks like I'm underdressed when actually I'm warmer than you are. I consider that like a personal achievement if I look like I'm underdressed even though I'm comfortable. Maybe that's just a weird thing for me, but I enjoy that. And you see they cut out that log there. They just kicked it forward. They just roll it straight forward. Yes, okay, cool. Maybe I was messing around a lot with the body cam around the time where I was doing the wood floors. So I don't know if you stopped in during that or before, but it was around that time when I was messing around. I still have that thing. I still like that thing. Or maybe it was in Canada. I don't know. But welcome back. I know I can't keep track of everybody all the time. But I hope you enjoy what you're seeing right now. I am. Some really, really tall specimens out here. It's a beautiful sky this morning, a little bit overcast, just enough. But we've had our rain for the last couple of weeks, so now we're kind of getting a break from that. I just came back from Centralia, Pennsylvania, guys. I don't know if anybody saw any of that footage. And yeah, Vicky, where are you from, Vicky? Are you in the States as well? I heal myself with the love of a mother, 35 years of abuse and trauma and positivity, helping folks through their stuff. Healing with Mama Love. Hey, I love it. I love it. It's I know that's all too common, and I hope, I know we got to just keep going, you know. you just have to keep moving, or else things keep moving without you, you know. But I'm glad you've found some ways to deal with it. I'll check it out. I know I'm probably subscribed to you, but I'm gonna screenshot that. The screenshots are my only memory tool while I'm out on the trail, and I have just the most scatterbrain, so I can't even finish a sentence out here usually, let alone remember what's going on afterwards. It's a little bit of my curse. But yeah, this is a nice wide open area. We got some really nice colors out here right now. See, I forgot what I was talking about already. Yes, but Centralia. Centralia was really interesting. If you guys don't know about it, it's an old abandoned coal town in Pennsylvania, and up north in Pennsylvania. Very beautiful mountainous area, like the most beautiful, rivaled Canada for sure. Like maybe even more beautiful in its own way, but in the places that I visited. Anyway, so about 60, 70 years ago, in the 1960s, they accidentally started a fire by burning trash in a landfill. And this fire spread underground to the old mining shafts and mining tunnels, and lit the vein of anthracite coal on fire. And so for 20 years, for the next 20 years, this vein of coal was burning and spreading underground and deteriorating the structural integrity of the ground all over the place and releasing toxic gases. Before they really knew the scale of the problem, it literally took them 20 years to get a handle on it. And then all of a sudden, a big sinkhole opened up in a backyard, and a small child fell. And when I say a sinkhole, I mean a burning sinkhole full of carbon monoxide opened up, 150 feet deep, about 4 feet wide, and swallowed up this kid. This kid managed to grab onto a tree root near the surface, and his brother was able to help him escape. But ever since that incident, that was kind of the beginning of the end for the town. The government evacuated Centralia because it was too dangerous. There was too many toxic gases and carbon monoxide escaping from the ground. The fire is still burning today, 60 years later. They estimate that it's going to continue to burn for the next 200 years or so, based on the amount of coal that's down there. And I actually just recently heard some more rumors that the fire will be spreading underground toward the neighboring town of Asheville. And so they may have to abandon Asheville as well. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know how fast fire spreads underground in giant coal veins, you know, but they're talking about it. Somebody's talking about the possibility. Smoky Mountains are good hiking. Yeah, and these are Smoky Mountains. They're smoky because there's literally fires burning underground. Need to come to, oh yeah, cool. I will, you know, someday I will, I'm sure. Someday I will. I like to travel. It's just basically based on money right now. I'm in North Carolina also. Cool. Nice. Got a couple of North Carolinians. The Smoky Mountains. That sounds cool. I've obviously heard the term Smoky Mountains. I assume that's talking about fog in the mornings, which sounds beautiful also. I would like to be hiking in a mountain in some thick fog. That'd be cool. I did do that in Appalachian Trail on the Blue Ridge Mountains. There were some very foggy mornings that I couldn't even see the ground as I was ascending the mountain. I couldn't see the valley below. It was pretty cool. I have a lot of pictures on my old Facebook from that trip. But I want to return to the Appalachian Trail as well. At one point, seems like a natural fit now. I'm hiking, streaming. But, you know, a lot of people have streamed that on YouTube, so. What are you on, Daisy Stream? Are you on Daisy's stream, Mud? No, who's Daisy? Country goes to CGTT, country goes to town. I've never heard of Daisy. I mean, maybe let's see. Daisy, does that ring a bell? I only used to follow a few bushcrafting and hiking channels, and I don't think Daisy was one of the female streamers. If that is what you're talking about. Oh, same mountains. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe I could just hike. There. I have, you know, it's always been a dream to do a thru hike. And to be honest, with the money that I spent in Canada, I probably could have financed my thru hike. But I'm glad I went. You know, I'm glad I went. You gotta make choices. Always an opportunity cost. Interesting guy here. Yeah, very, very close to the end here. That one's still got some strength. For some reason around here, there's a lot of tree fall, especially when we get some strong winds. These massive trees are just coming down left and right. It's been happening for many years now. I've heard some people mention there's a fungus among us. It's been spreading underground. Who knows? Yeah, it's a good channel for you, True Ham. Okay, let me take some of those screenshots there. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I have to figure out a... Wait, I'm so stupid. I almost said I have to figure out a trail name. Like, hello? No fucking channel name. Hold on, I'm just taking a screenshot of these recommendations. Pardon me. There we go. But who said something about Daisy? Yeah, Vicky, tell me about Daisy's stream. Okay, so so we are on time here. Just so you guys know, I do about an hour. On my trails, on my hikes in the morning. It's usually all I can spare anyway, but it's also, you know, it's also good for, and I try to be cognizant of your guys' time as well. Hey, sunglasses. I don't think that they're worth pursuing, those sunglasses. But yeah, we're about 10 minutes from the end, and I'm about 10 minutes from the end of the trail. So perfection. The sun is coming up. It's not quite up yet. At least not over that ridge. I'm looking forward to some warm breakfast. I usually start the morning with a big like mixture of powders and potions from my cabinet that I blend up into a cup and just struggle down with. But so sometimes, every once in a while, that gives me a little bit of an upset stomach if I don't put some solid food in there too. So I know when it's time for breakfast. It's like, oh, there's that feeling again. Got to get some solid food in there. But I like to let the powders and the potions kind of do their thing before I put food in with them, you know, so it's kind of a trade-off. It's like, you know, a little bit of an upset stomach, but you're absorbing more of the things that you want to absorb. And then when you get some good progress there, you can add a little solid food and settle your stomach a little bit. I'm not going to do the same thing with like pharmaceutical medication, but you know, like cacao powder and creatine and other stuff. You know, I'll let that stuff stink in a little bit first. All that good stuff. Hey, what's up, Finding Joy? That is why we are here, Finding Joy. We are finding joy on this journey. What a lovely name. I'm finding joy in this old dead tree. Look at that. But yeah, we're in Philadelphia right now, if you didn't know. We're hiking on the Gresham Valley Trail. It's been a lovely hike this morning. We've been going for about an hour. And make sure you tap that like button if you haven't. We're going to be finishing up here in about 10-15 minutes. And if you want to see more hikes around different trails in Philadelphia as daily as possible, then hit the sub button, please. If you're just joining us, everybody here is always already good, I'm sure. Oh, squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. He's chattering at me. Oh, there's two squirrels. Ah. Squirrel friends are playing in the woods. Or squirrel enemies. You don't know. You don't know. But yeah, it's peak season. It's really peak season right now in Pennsylvania for all the colors in the trees. So very good stuff, very good stuff. I just want to say hi, if I hadn't introduced myself to everybody yet. This is the Mudslinger channel. I do a hike in the woods every morning. Look at this, guys. This is just nice. This is so nice. I really like it. Kind of looks weird when I'm spinning here. But yeah, name's Noah. I don't mind sharing my real name with people. I just don't end up doing it very often. But nice to meet you all. Yeah, and I do believe I've seen you before, Finding Joy. Yeah, I recognize your name a little bit, maybe just passing through. But I'm always kind of in a different location, so you may not know, even if you have been here. But yeah, this is really nice. And I needed this personally. I was getting a little bit antsy. I was kind of a homebody this weekend, just trapped in my room. I did do some cleaning though. I cleaned up my workshop finally. It's been a huge mess, so I cleaned up my shop room, my house. So now when I walk by, it doesn't give me anxiety every time I look to the left. So that's nice. See some of that red out there? It's really, I'm gonna get a little closer, really beautiful. Hello, good morning, Julian. How are you? Welcome, welcome. You're just in time. We're in the end of the stretch, but I still got a good 10 minutes probably left, especially for you. But I do have some work coming up. I do have a hard out. I have a hard out, so I have to go home and take a really quick shower and throw some fresh clothes on and bolt out the door. But everybody remember, I guess it's a lot of ladies in here right now, but it is No Shave November, so you have the option of going the whole month without shaving, just so you know. I've been really enjoying being clean shaven lately, so I'm not sure if I want to interrupt that process personally, but you know, you can get away with it. You can get away with it this month. You have a justification if you wanted to. Great way to start the day. It is, indeed, it is. It's definitely the reason why I keep doing this time after time. And you know, I don't just do hikes in the woods. I do try to document any events that are going on in the Philadelphia, sometimes New York area as well. But you know, I walk around. I have other interests besides the woods that may eventually express themselves in my YouTube channel, but this is what I like to do right now. I don't mind talking about any subject here, politics, religion, etc. Just don't be you know, rude or oppressive to others. I don't ban a lot of people unless they're egregiously spamming or something, you know. And everybody knows that. But thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope I have provided you with something worth watching. That is my goal. That is my goal. I let my heart overtake my head, which was my want. God, this is an amazing TV show called The IT Crowd, by the way. So good, so good. I always recommend it to everybody. It's still, all these years later, my favorite show. Oh, April, I've let my heart overtake my... That's Matthew Berry. You might know him. He's a British actor. Kind of a short, squat guy. I guess famously, What We Do in the Shadows was like one of his most beloved ones, but he's been in a lot. That episode that I was quoting was a particularly touchy episode by today's standards, but it even got banned on Netflix for a while because of how offensive it was. Oh, and the creator of the IT Crowd has been canceled much in the same way of like J.K. Rowling, by the way. He's a social outcast by a certain section of society now, which is a shame. It's like exactly the same story of J.K. Rowling. He just had his own opinions and they came for him, you know. Finding joy, yes, I absolutely cannot wait. I cannot wait. That's my favorite thing to do. One of my favorite things to do is to put on a lot of gear and go out into the winter. So yeah, I'm from Texas, you know, so winter's still like, all these years later, winter's still like a treat for me, you know. So yes, I will be revisiting all of my roster of trails in the area during the winter and during leaf season. I'm just going to see it all change as we go. But you guys, it is the end of the hour. I have to end the stream now. I have a hard out. I have to go to work now. Somebody's relying on me today. So please, if you haven't, hit the like button. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. And I'll be back as often as possible. Daily is the ultimate goal, but it doesn't always happen. So don't be alarmed if it doesn't. I also have a Discord if you guys want to go down and to the description below. The Discord's in my bio and the description of the video. It's not an incredibly active Discord right now, but just letting you know it's there. If you ever wanted to talk to me, that's where you can find me. But you guys, been a pleasure. Been a pleasure meeting you guys, finding joy, Vicky, as well as Drea. Thanks for coming back and hanging out. Mark, if you're still there, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Everybody that I don't know that's here, that enjoyed what they saw. Love to have you back. Love to chat, as always. And please hit that like and subscribe. Do the stuff. Do the thing. I can be dramatic if you want. Hit the like button. Subscribe. You know what to do. You know, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Have a great day. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow at the very least. Goodbye. It is Monday. Don't be too sad about it.